So for this video, guys, we're going to look at PA wide receiver in. It's actually one of my favorite cover 2 plays. That's what we have it under this cover 2 section. It does man activate for other coverages, and I'll kind of show you that again. So what we're going to do here is the first way I'm going to run it is kind of the way I like to run it against cover 2. All we're going to do is put the A on a smart routed out. Okay, so you want this to be around 10 yards. And I don't like the play action. I just feel like that what it does is it gets the user to want to go to the right side of the field just because the running back is going towards that way. I would rather have him in a blocking position already. And watch against your cover 2. The A is going to go to the outside. He is going to get wide open over there for the easy 10-yard gain. It's a really nice cover 2 beater. Thing is that if somebody tries to go and cover that, say they're covering it with this user right here, Chung, what's going to end up happening for you is that B is going to be able to get open over the middle. Okay, so say they go ahead and jump him to the right. It is an S route. Now you'll be able to throw it right back to the middle, and you've got a 1-2 read. That's why I like this as a cover 2 beater. Now, does it beat other coverages? It can. Let's go to cover 3, and let's kind of look at it from a cloud flat perspective. And what you'll see here with the cloud flat, A is going to go on its out, and they're going to go ahead and get that man activation and still get that same throw. So can it work against cover 2? I mean, cover 3 exactly the same way it does, right? That's why I really like this. But because you're going to get more cloud flats under cover 2, that's why I put it under this section. This is cover 3 where I'm simulating that they are covering the tight end. Say they've seen you do this route combination already. All right, I'm not going to let the tight end beat me this time. I'm going to go to the outside. Now I'm going to throw it into the middle of the field. Unfortunately, I did get the wrath of the pass rush there. Let's go ahead and show it to you again. So I want to make sure you know this is a cloud flat beater. That's why it's not a hard flat beater with the A route when it comes to man activation. So here it is again. I'm simulating that they're jumping the A receiver. And what you're going to see again is that this B is going to come through. Once they jump that player, you're going to be able to throw that player open and get some good yards, right? Now, let me show you in cover 3 hard flat. It's not going to man activate. We're just man activating on cloud flats, so you're not going to expect the same look, right? So this guy's going to come over here. See how this A is going to be in his position right there? You cannot throw it against hard flats the way that is, right? I was expecting to get sacked. Let me just throw this ball away. Okay, so basically, I want to make sure you understand that. So what is the solution against hard flats? If you see that guy comes down, and basically what it is it's the wheel route, right? So we've shown you this before with the wheel route, that if the guy comes down, you're going to look at the wheel. Now you're going to be able to throw the wheel open over there, right? So it is a 1-2 type of read. You can always put the B on a streak if you're worried only about cover 3, because what ends up happening with that is if they're in hard flats, that that streak is going to drive back that player a lot further. So it's going to make it a little bit easier for you to throw it to that player, right? And if you are in cover 2, it's still going to work. It's just not going to give you that option of the player in the middle. That's the reason why I really like the player in the middle, is because it keeps them at home, right? Now, you still got this route to the left that, see, this is cover 2 with the streak, so you still got that open, right? You still got this backdoor dig route that if they go ahead and you're doing the streak and you're doing the smart routed out, right? And they're doing something like this to where they're following the A as a user. What you're going to see is that you still got the ability to, like, you don't have to freak out. The A is not open anymore. You're just waiting for that X to come across, and you're good to go, right? So that's why I like this play combination, is because you can keep the player on the S route and have a really nice route that if the user gets too aggressive, you can make them pay from the right to the inside. But you also have the ability to do it from the left side as well if you want to keep the guy on a streak.